I feel that I am starting to leave fight or flight, and it's a really interesting experience. There have definitely been points throughout my life where I've been like full on in fight or flight. Yesterday, something happened where I kind of had a hit of adrenaline. Um, I guess a car didn't see me, and I was going through the intersection, and they like almost hit me. And obviously, that would be cortisol, adrenaline inducing for a lot of people. Um, but I was able to calm myself down rather quickly and everything. And I realized that I have the capacity to feel safe in my own body. Um, and this is not just in terms of safety on the road, this is also in terms of safety in the relationship to the self as well as interpersonal relationships, right? Um, Throughout my life, I've had a tendency to take on other people's energy, right? Um, Lack of healthy boundaries, permeable boundaries, lack of differentiation, self, other, your stuff, my stuff. And now I'm realizing that I can be grounded in my own body and feel safe. But the thing is, sometimes it feels weird, right? When you're so used to living in fight or flight and you've just like normalized that as a you know a stress induced state in your body, right? um Anything else can feel really weird. Well, I won't say anything else. Peace, safety can feel really weird, right? Because it's like the body is actually looking for it, right? The body is like, I'm comfortable and familiar with stress, with situations that present high levels of adrenaline and cortisol. Where is it? And then you end up trying to find it. And if you can't find it, you create it. It's the whole same thing of repetition compulsion. If the pattern consists of high levels of stress and cortisol and it's not present, you're either going to look for it or you're going to create it, right? And that might be in the form of, involving yourself in drama and gossip, this, that, and the other. Um, Somebody called me yesterday, no names, but this person is somebody that would normally, I would normally find myself. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not that it's like conversations that are like entirely unhealthy, but I've noticed that there are elements of um, triangulation, of drama and gossip. And, as I'm healing loops and patterns, I'm really considering what it is that I actually want in conversations, how I want to approach them. Like I was actually like coming out of the conversation yesterday and I was reflecting and I was like, wow, I talk so loud when I'm having a conversation with people. I do. Like at like a really elevated level. Um I'm often talked over by people. I really don't like that. I don't. And I don't want to associate with people that talk over me. I don't. Um, I don't even see it as a matter of I mean, obviously, you could say that it's disrespectful, um, but more so, it's like whoa, 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 you're not hearing me, and I'm not even hearing you. Just slow down. So again, the theme of this is feeling safe, like finally feeling safe in your own body, but then like recognizing that it feels weird, right? Because what was normalized was stress. What was normalized was chaos, drama, and gossip. Um, so really just learning to um, unlearn that, right? It's it's wild. And let me just say this real quick too. Tuning out from the news is important. The news is, I mean, I understand that there have been different platforms that have tried to, insert and normalize happy, exciting, and peaceful things on the news. Um, More so in like social media and stuff. And I appreciate that, right? Um, but the mainstream media news is very chaos ridden, right? Um, and I think about it as well. This right now we're in election season, right? So there's going to be a bunch of chaos in politics. There's going to be a bunch of drama, a bunch of gossip, a bunch of us watching people talk about what they are going to do for this country. Um, and again, this is like, I don't know. It's just, I'm not going to get into the logistics of the politics. I'm not. Um, it's just looking at the element of feeling safe in your own body and learning to unlearn any chaos, right? That's really what it's all about. Um, Not feeling the need to seek out drama and gossip, right? Not feeling the need to seek out chaos. Um, the body might be very like used to that, might be very comfortable with it and familiar with it. Like after after I almost got hit by that car, after my car almost got hit by that car yesterday, I remember like grounding myself and like breathing and like feeling safe in my own body. And then I remember hearing a voice in my head. And the voice was like, I want more chaos. I want more chaos. And it's funny. Learning to decondition from all of this stuff is just it's an interesting journey. It's an interesting experience. Um, it's not healthy to be all the time in fight flight, to be with high levels of stress and stuff, and just learning to decondition my body from that is very important. It's weird again because like the more I get away from it, like again, there's that voice that's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you doing that? No, don't do that. Don't do that. We need the chaos. We need the drama. We need the gossip. And again, just observing, being like, oh wow, interesting. There's still comfort and familiarity there. There's still attachment there. Attachment to a Sorry, I was just processing a burp that's not going to make its full ascension into burpage. um, we can let go of the comfort and the familiarity, the attachment to the known, the attachment to the familiarity of that feeling of adrenaline running through the body. You know, um, I think one of the most challenging things for me to learn, and I genuinely mean this, um, unlearning love as chaos, as drama, as gossip, as stressful, as adrenaline and cortisol inducing, has been a fucking wild ride. Honestly, it is. It is so weird. It really is. Um, it's almost like learning something that's so fucking ground shattering that you don't know what to do about it sometimes, right? It's like you wake up and you're like, ah, oh, fuck. Healthy love isn't chaotic. It's not dramatic. It's not, you don't talk about other people. It's just like to an extent, you might almost be like, what do I do with this? This is all so weird. This is so new. I don't know how to approach this. I don't know what to do about this, you know? And that, again, in and of itself, is part of the process of just unlearning and unfamiliarizing, getting uncomfortable, stepping into the known, um, having a conversation with somebody where you're actually heard, where your emotions are actually considered. It's wild. It's wild. And for anybody that is comfortable and familiar with chaos, drama, and gossip, not being seen, being invalidated, and having that all be associated with love, you're going to run away from people that see you, that listen to you, that hear you. Um, I mean, it happens all the time, right? You take somebody, I'll end off with this. You take somebody that has been treated like shit their entire life by people, and then they finally meet somebody that loves them in a way that nobody else has. And it's a healthy way, right? If that person is unhealed, which they likely are because what they're attracted to is the unhealthy dynamic, they're going to run away from that person that is healthy and is actually good for them. Or I'll just say healthy for them. And that's just the way that it is. They're going to run away from that. And so that, right, like they look at it and they're like, this is weird. This person loves me for who I am. This is not what I'm comfortable with. It happens all the time. This is not what I'm comfortable with, right? That's the shit right there. It's wild. Unlearning that is what it's all about.